Time's L, welcome back to our comical fantasy realm. The monsters are at it again to check out their wacky questions. The monsters are wandering the streets, asking passers-by odd questions, and those who can't answer get engulfed in bubbles. Watch out, monsters on the loose. Rumor has it this monster has been lurking here for centuries, yearning for a long-lost love swept away by time. He seeks past ghosts, but not absent ones. As more vanish into bubbles, Kitaro the monster hunter takes notice. Before Kitaro could find the monster showed off his riddle skills, with the crowd answering all sorts of wild guesses. Octopus, centipede, grab, but all wrong. The monster spews bubbles, engulfing everyone. Even Kitaro couldn't escape. Subtitles. Suddenly, Granny Saucer came back, and the monster was stunned. Are you my special aunt by marriage? Who are you? Granny Saucer had no clue who this monster was and bolted out the door. The monster ran after her with all its might, but alas, couldn't catch up, was an awkward situation. After escaping, Granny Saucer gathered the crowd and decided to seek help from the oldest river in the city. She hoped the GeGeGe clan living there could offer her some unique advice. After a journey full of twists, Granny Saucer finally met the leader and figured out the answer to the monster's riddle. She also learned about the story of Master's Eye and the princess. Looks like the monster has confused its targets. The youngsters suggested that perhaps the spring in the mountains could restore the fairy tale to its original state. Without hesitation, they rushed down the mountain with the spring water. They poured the water on the fairy tale's head, and it worked. Revival confirmed. However, Master's Eye showed up again, still clinging to old memories. He wouldn't believe Granny Saucer and stubbornly asked, "But what about my name?" Granny Saucer slowly uttered his name, instantly shattering his last glimmer of hope. He prepared to walk down the Golden River, stating, "If I have to die, then so be it," completely apathetic to others' waits. His dramatic declaration shocked others around him, quite the amusing spectacle. His obsession ran deep, refusing to accept it, transforming into a violent silhouette. He rampaged while still calling out for the princess. What a stubborn fellow. The commotion caught the attention of the GeGeGe leader. Time to take action. To help humanity, the leader summoned a tempest, bracing for the rain to pour down. The once turned into bubbles finally returned, and Kitaro arrived just in time to subdue Master's Eye. He offered no resistance, silently shedding tears. What a pitiful creature. Granny Saucer, at this moment, made a request that caught attention. "You should listen to me." How could this bunch defeat themselves? Kitaro sighed at the sight. Otherwise, did they really do it on purpose? Hard to believe. On the island, a crab bubble emerged. Residents made similar ones to accompany it, fearing invasion. Now, it has finally honored its promise, forever safeguarding that special friend. This little boss orders his employees around daily, calling them useless. He even threatens them to pay back tuition. What a management genius. Listen to me. This is your ruthless love. This is what you love. What a logic, totally absurd. Under this mental and physical onslaught, employees started checking into the hospital. Mental scars are hard to mend, but the boss remains clueless, indulging in pleasure. One day, an employee jumped from a high building, but the poor boss was completely oblivious. He still drags employees to drink with him. It's laughable that he can't even remember their faces. Late at night, as they left the bar, they accidentally bumped into Kitaro. What a surprise. The high and mighty boss showed no regard for a stranger, putting Kitaro right into a garbage pile. "Listen here, this is where this kid belongs, perfect for you. Do you know what justice is?" This guy doesn't even have a clue. In the end, he finally felt fear, quietly slipping away with his crew. How ironic. But Kitaro's words were about to ring true, and once again, the boss and employees arrived at the tram station. Only one last tram heading to Woodland. How inconvenient. He had never seen it before, and found out from the ticket seller that it was today's new snack tram. After hearing the explanation, they were skeptical, but followed the silent crowd onto the tram. Once on board, the boss noticed something off about the people around him. What a strange feeling. The tram slowly left, leaving only their voices on the eerily quiet platform. A sense of unease descended. If you enjoy our humorous version, remember to like and subscribe for more hilarious stories waiting for you.